Logan. Alex Timo from the Hockey News. Good to meet you in person. I guess I'll change up the question here because I know there's a lot of young talent on this team, and I know that there are a lot of young guys you know well. I mean, Maverick and a lot of the kids that are coming up this year are coming up to the team as well. To see this young talent continue to grow around you, I mean, you're experiencing it too as a young player yourself. Like, how excited does that make you for the potential of this team and where it could go, not just for this season, but for like future seasons to come?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think anytime you could surround yourself with good players and good teammates, you have to have good players to win a championship, and obviously they have to be the right players too, guys that put the team first and want what's best for the team, and I think that's what we have here, and I'm excited to get going and see what we could do this year.
Cole Bagg with KSL Sports. Just curious what your off-season training has been like, and then now looking at the full 82 game slate alongside Gunther. What can fans expect from you guys this season if you do end up on that same line again?
Yeah, I think this past summer has been my best summer I've had. I got to skate with a lot of great players like Vince Trocheck, JT Miller. I had a trainer I got this year, Mark Gatos, worked with the Florida Panthers and a little bit with the Penguins. So it's been an unreal summer, and like I said, it's the best summer that I think I've had, and I'm excited to kind of get going here and get going with the season.
Logan, Matt Coma with NHL.com. Just your expectations for camp. Camp opening tomorrow. You guys have a preseason game in a couple of days. What are some of your expectations and goals you want to hit before the season starts in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think just try to get back into game shape. Obviously, you train super hard in the summer, but there's nothing like, getting back to regular game shape. And, I'm looking forward to getting out there, competing, working on your game, trying to get better, and excited to get going with preseason too, get some games under your belt, and feel good going into the regular season.
Belle Fraser, Salt Lake Tribune. What's the biggest thing you learned from your rookie season on or off the ice that you think will make this year kind of get off to a quick start for you rather than having to learn everything?
Yeah, I think just honestly taking care of your body was a big thing. It's a long season and it's a grind, not only just on the ice but traveling, and but I think we have a lot of great guys that I kind of leaned on during my rookie year, and like you said, I kind of learned a lot of how to manage your body, how to play in this league, and really found my stride in the second half.
Logan, my name is Brogan Houston. I'm with Deseret News. So with the franchise moving over to Utah and technically being a new franchise and everything, you have a shot at becoming the all-time leader in Utah Hockey Club, goals, points, assists, whatever you want. What does that mean to you, and is that a personal goal of yours to kind of be one of the greats of all time of this franchise?
Yeah, I think, you want to be the best that you can be, individually and as a group. I think, we kind of preach here of just being about the team first and doing whatever we can to, eventually one day win a championship. But, all the goals and points and stuff, that's great. But obviously the main goal is winning a championship and obviously having a great start here in Utah.
Matt Coma, Matt Coma, NHL.com. Logan, Sean mentioned you guys have had a couple of captain skates and you guys have been able to skate here at the Delta Center. What's the vibe been like skating around here in the building knowing this is where you guys are going to be playing hockey this season?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think when you first step out there, you kind of take a look around, and it's an amazing building. The ice was awesome, and it's going to be exciting to see that place jumping with a bunch of amazing fans, and I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, it was pretty cool first stepping out there.
Hey Logan, Ryan Miller from KSL.com. What does the next step look like for you? What constitutes a successful season in your eyes?
Yeah, I think it's just continuing to get better, continue to play both sides of the puck. A big thing I wanted to kind of work on were my face-offs and being reliable in the D zone. And I think my offense is there. I just think, continue to work on my well-rounded game, and the rest will take care of itself.
Any more questions for Logan?
John Kuhn, Associated Press. With the acquisitions that have come in, new guys coming in, what's kind of the vibe in the locker room with blending, the core players with the new talent that's going to be joining you guys?
Yeah, it's exciting. We're really excited to see what we can kind of do this year. I think adding guys like Sergachev, Marino, guys that are really big guys to that will help our D-core and help us make a push this year. And I think like you said, the vibe in the locker room is guys are just excited to get going and see what we could do and just to have fun this year.
Logan, I just want to ask one more question. So, and I asked a similar one to Clayton Keller. I want to ask you the same one. So, you came up in a or I don't want to say a non-traditional hockey market because they have an NHL team there, but you grew up in a city where hockey's probably not the primary sport, similar to the situation in Utah right now. I'm wondering what it takes for the NHL team to interest people like you who didn't really, your family didn't have a background in hockey or anything. From my understanding, it was like a learn to skate program or something that the Penguins had put on. What does Utah have to do to engage the little kids and eventually produce NHL players?
Yeah, I think just advertising. I think it's important to, for us as a team to do well too. I think when we're winning games, it gets fans more excited and makes kids want to come watch. And I think just even coming to a game, seeing how fast the pace is and how much fun hockey games are, and I think just trying to introduce to little kids early and try to get them on skates, I think is important. And for me, when I was little growing up, when I first put on skates, it's just what I love to do. So I think just trying to introduce that to as many kids as possible and see what they could kind of do with it.